Hello and welcome to Driving with Todd, and I'm Todd. I'm going to do a request. Now, the comment came in from a YouTuber that goes by the name of Joseph Worth, and he was commenting to Eric Burden and the Animals Monterey reaction that I did. Joseph writes, "A very unique group Country Joe and the Fish were. I heard you say the Isle of Wight Festival is one of your favorites. Mine too. Leonard Cohen did a great rendition of Suzanne at that 1970 concert. Please react to this, if you could. And between you and me, Spanky and our gang also did a great job on this song in 1968. Live at the Bottom Line. You may want to play both. Again, thank you so much." So, first of all, I was shocked to read that Spanky and our gang actually did a cover of Suzanne. I did not know that. I thought that was interesting. It's actually on one of their albums, which is unique because it's one of the albums I don't actually have by Spanky and our gang. So that's maybe why I didn't know that they did a cover. Second, I really had never heard the song Suzanne until I bought the album Balaclava by Pearls Before Swine, where they did a cover of it. And this was 1968 as well. So that was the first time I kind of heard it. I really liked it. And then all of a sudden I started hearing the version by Judy Collins and the version by Leonard Cohen on the radio. Now, I probably had heard them on the radio, but they kind of passed me by. And it wasn't until I had that Pearls Before Swine album that it really hit me on that song, because I really love their version of it. And every version I hear now is just tremendous. I mean, it's a highly covered song. So I had to look up how many people actually did a cover version of Suzanne, and one site that I went to listed 154 different groups and artists. I thought that was pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. So the other thing I did was when I brought up the video of Leonard Cohen doing Suzanne at Isle of Wight, I noticed that was copyrighted. So I thought, I try not to take a chance on these things anymore because they get blocked and I spend a lot of time doing these videos. So I thought I'd pre-record the video. It was about 4.5 minutes long. So I pre-recorded it. I didn't watch it. I didn't listen to it. And then I took the recording and uploaded it to YouTube, and it got blocked. Just what I thought. So the only person I'd be able to see it is me, and that wouldn't be any fun because I'd already done it. So I knew what it looked like, right? So what I'm going to do is I found another live version up there. It's black and white. I didn't pre-record this one because it didn't look like it was copyrighted. So I got my fingers crossed that this doesn't get blocked, and then I got to do it again. But it looks kind of interesting, and it didn't say where this was recorded. The person who put the video up there gave a long history of the song, but doesn't say where this particular video was recorded. So I thought this would be kind of fun. Let's watch this version of Suzanne. Now, Suzanne, who is Suzanne? Suzanne is a lady that Leonard Cohen met, and her name is Suzanne Verdal. And it was supposedly a platonic relationship because she was married. And she lived in Montreal, and he would go and see her, and all the things that he talks about in this song, that's what they did when they were together. So I thought that was kind of cool. And he wrote a poem about his relationship, his friendship relationship with Suzanne Verdal. So each line actually was an occurrence that he had with this young lady. So here we go with a live version, not sure where it's from, of Leonard Cohen doing his great song, Suzanne.
Anyhow, this is a song I wrote a long time ago that I feel very good about this song. I'll tell you why. It's a song that people loved, and fortunately, the rights of it were stolen from me. So I felt that was perfectly justified because it would be wrong to write this song and get rich from it too. So I'm happy for that friend who put that piece of paper in front of me and said, sign this. So I said, well, what is this? He said, oh, just the standard writer's contract. So I signed it, and it was gone. Yes, Suzanne takes you down to her place near the river. You can hear the boats go by. You can spend the night beside her, and you know she's half crazy, but that's why you wanna be there. And she feeds you tea and oranges that come all the way from China. And just when you mean to tell her that you got no love to give her, then she gets you on her wavelength, and she lets the river answer that you've always been her lover. And you want to travel with her, or you want to travel blind, and you know she can trust you, for you've touched her perfect body with your mind. Yes, and Jesus was a sailor when he walked upon the water, and he spent a long time watching from his lonesome wooden tower. And when he knew for certain only drowning men could see him, he said, all men will be sailors then, until the sea shall free them all. He himself was broken long before the sky would open. Forsaken, almost human, he sank beneath your wisdom like a stone.
Wow. Wow. I mean, every time I hear this song, and it doesn't matter who does it, it just hits me so emotionally. I just feel the way that Leonard put this song together, and he wrote it as a poem. He wrote it as a poem, and then he put some music to it. And I think the first person who actually recorded this song was Judy Collins. So he didn't even do the initial recording of the song. But just the guitar, where he's playing kind of the same chords over and over again, that acoustic guitar, it just feels like, you know, it's hitting you right in the chest right away with that guitar. I mean, you can feel the emotion. And then he starts singing, and it's kind of like he's just, and I don't mean this as in a negative way, but kind of a lackadaisical type of singing. He's just kind of a monotony type of singing, where it's just, he doesn't really change notes. He's kind of going through the song kind of deliberately, and it's because of the memories that he has to these lines of the song, all the things that he did with Suzanne. And it's just, he doesn't change up, he doesn't put a change in emotion, he doesn't try to go for any high notes. It's the same voice throughout the whole song, and I think that's what makes this song so interesting. And you keep on listening to it and going, wow, I mean, listen to this guy. He's just like singing this song, and he's feeling every line of the song without putting that hard emotion into his vocals. I mean, I think it's the words that really make this song stand out. It's just kind of an interesting way of putting words together of things that he actually did. I just think it's an amazing song. It's an amazing song. I love it too when the keyboard comes in. He's got the two female vocalists. I think there's two of them there doing some backup vocals, and then that keyboard comes in. So he's got the acoustic guitar, the two female vocalists, the keyboard, and then his voice relaying the story of Suzanne. Just really, really unbelievably cool. Just very, very interesting song. So let's go back and get this song going again.
Himself was broken long before the sky would open. Forsaken, almost human, he sank beneath your wisdom like a stone. Now Suzanne Salvation Army counters, and the sun pours down like honey on Our Lady of the Harbor, and she shows you where to look. Amid the garbage and the flowers, there are heroes in the seaweed, there are children in the morning. They are leaning out for love, and they will lean that way forever while Suzanne holds a mirror. And you want to travel with her, yeah. You want to travel blind, and you know that she will find you, for she's touched your perfect body with your mind.
Wow. What an amazing song. What an amazing song. And I'll tell you, I mean, Leonard Cohen is probably one of the finest poets of our modern times. The man just wrote some wonderful songs with wonderful lyrics, and he was just had such a great way of words and putting those words to music. Just unbelievable. Like I said, Suzanne is just a great song. Anybody who does this song cannot do a bad version because it's written so well. And what I liked about this version and Leonard Cohen's studio version is the way he portrays the song. He doesn't get like emotional with his voice. He keeps his voice pretty much the same throughout the whole song. At the end of this, he was getting a little bit louder and taking his voice up a little bit, but basically the same tone throughout the song. And he delivered a message that was just beautiful. Great song. Great song. And then that acoustic guitar. That's the killer in here as well. That acoustic guitar. It's one of those, he's one of those writers that when he writes a poem, all it needs is his guitar and his voice. That's all it needs. He doesn't really need any other music. But the guy is phenomenal. Love this. I love this. Love Leonard Cohen's Suzanne. One of the great songs of our time. So I hope you enjoyed this. Hope you enjoy Leonard Cohen doing Suzanne. If you did, hit the like button. That'd be really, really cool. If you have any comments about Leonard Cohen, the song Suzanne, put it in the comments below. That'd be really, really nice. If you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. And then go over here, ring that bell, and get updates to my latest videos. This was great. I'm not going to say put a smile on my face because it's kind of one of those kind of sad songs where, you know, he was kind of thinking about Suzanne and I think really missing her as he's singing these lyrics. So it wasn't like a happy song, but it was such a fantastic song. So I hope you really enjoyed it, and peace out, baby.